Hey guys, Creator Mom. So I have a question, right? If you're a female, right, and you're, you know, trying to heal, trying to get yourself stronger inside, develop your self-worth, self-confidence, how do you react and how do you feel on the inside when a man shows generosity towards you? How much are you cost? How much generosity do you cost? A half a sandwich? You know? Casey, what are you doing? Somebody shows you just a tiny bit of generosity. And you're like, oh, love, right? I think it's like love, but it means nothing. It means nothing. It means nothing. Especially if you don't like know the person yet. You don't know anything about them, but they're like being generous towards you. That's that could be a trap for yourself. There's something more here. There's something more there that I'm trying to like figure out. I'm like, I got to get to the bottom of this. What is that? What is that thing? But anyways, if this is our response to a man being generous to us for whatever reason, it could just be because the person feels like just being generous, you know what I'm saying? But if that's our response, then that's to me a little bit dangerous because, right? Because anybody that shows you a little generosity, like love bombing, you can fall into love bombing. Because again, there's something about when someone's generous to you or offering to you something freely that makes you think like, now you're indebted to this person to, I don't know, to love them because they're being so nice to you without necessarily feeling through those emotions first and letting them pass and then seeing what else is there. Like, what do I know about this person? What do I consciously know and like and dislike about them? What have they really done for me? You know what I mean? Just kind of like thinking more into it. But I don't know if there's anybody out there that kind of deals with this or struggles with this or has experienced this. And I don't know if that's called codependency or not. I'm not sure if that would, I don't know. I know they say codependency is like self-love deficit or whatever, but it's kind of like any person that shows you the slightest interest or the slightest, generosity. It's like you get those feelings of like, oh, it's just like, and it ain't even like that. It's then it clouds your mind, from actually thinking, like I said, like, what do I actually know about them, about who they are, about what their triggers are, what's their ugly side look like? Nothing, So yeah, it's easy to get caught up with the narcissist if that's our response to generosity. And I was raised by somebody who I consider an altruistic narcissist, meaning gift giving is their rule of thumb, is their thing. And if you don't receive their gift really, or you don't show that you appreciate it and love it, like, or in other words, like they use gift giving to ensnare you, to make you indebted. So maybe the pattern comes from there, like, oh, this person's been generous to me. I need to love them. I need to do something for them. And then I thought, try receiving generosity without thinking you have to repay anybody or anything, just freely. You don't have to do anything. If someone wants to be generous to you, let them be generous to you without you giving anything back to them. That's not out of the stinginess. It's about letting those emotions of like what they call maybe infatuation pass.